Welcome to Canada. This is April 16 and it's snowing. Yup. Anyway, I wanted to do a quick update because I did a tiny upgrade to my RV. So when I got the RV, it's a used one, and this here is the main city water connection. And inside those connections, there is a small valve, and when you press this, it releases. And what happens is that you screw your hose, your water hose in here, and everything goes fine. It pressurized the plumbing inside the RV, and you got water pressure inside, and that's all fine and good. But mine had a defect. So the valve that you saw me press is actually an anti-return valve. And what it does is that if you have no hose connected and you run on the 12 volt water pump, it prevents water from the water pump to exit through this valve. And mine was broken, so everything was leaking over here. So I removed the three screws and I went inside. So I'm going to show you where I got access to it. Sorry about the wind. It should be calmer inside. And inside my RV, much quiet. Under the kids' bed, here I can turn on the light so we can see better. Remove this. All right, so under the bed, I have access to all my plumbing, and at the right there in the corner, the hose at the bottom here. You see those two ones, those two connections. This is only finger screwed. It's a plastic. So I just unscrewed that, pull on the exterior, and use a scraping tool to remove the silicone that was on the outside. Put the new one back in, screwed the three screws, went inside, screwed the plastic fitting, and now everything is good. I couldn't do the pressure test because, as you saw, it's snowing outside, so I'm not gonna put water inside the RV yet. But just a tiny upgrade. I got the part online for $20. Did it myself. Really nothing fancy. I'm not sure this video is necessary, but it was easier than I thought it would be. I did use Teflon, and one of the challenge I had is that my previous exterior valve was only plastic. There was no metal part, and the new one had metal part instead. So the threads were metal, and the internal connection is plastic. So I did put Teflon to prevent leaks, because plastic to plastic, you don't need Teflon, because the plastic itself makes a pretty good seal. But when you have metal and plastic, you should probably put Teflon. At least that's been my experience for all my plumbing I've done. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed.